Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's DLloyd and we are back, man. It's been a couple of days, but we have a ton of videos that's going to be dropping today. The first one we're going to be talking about, of course, my beloved Los Angeles Lakers, because it looks like teams are starting to, finally, it always seems like a team gives in, right? But they're finally, taking a hard stance when it comes to trading and essentially bailing out the Lakers. It feels like for years, really, anytime the Lakers are in trouble, there's always a team that kind of bails us out. And as a fan, I would admit that. That's typically how it goes. But it looks like teams at this point are playing hardball and they're not trying to bail out the Lakers unless they could, of course, benefit from the situation, which I guess they should do, right? But what we're hearing right now is that teams are willing to take on Russell Westbrook. However, if they take on Russell Westbrook, they want a first-round pick coming along with Russ. Now, Russ coming into the final year of his deal, we're going to assume coming into the final year of his deal because we don't see really any scenario where he opts out of his contract unless he got a long-term deal somewhere else. But I don't see a team giving him a long-term deal. So Russ, we're assuming, should be going into the final year of his deal, $47 million, which means the team could essentially bring him on, especially a team like Indiana, a team like OKC. I don't think they will, but a team like OKC that's not really looking to compete. They could come in, absorb that money, get a draft asset in a first round draft pick, and then after a year, you let Russell Westbrook leave or he takes a significant pay cut. That's typically what you're looking for if you're a trade partner of the Lakers looking for Russell Westbrook. But every team is looking for some type of draft capital back because the Lakers don't have a lot of young talent to trade. So that's basically all you can get back. The problem is we're hearing right now the Lakers do not want to include a first round pick in those trade discussions, which leaves you with only one option. That will be keeping Russell Westbrook. We talked about it before that they're leaning towards keeping Russ, right? You've seen Phil Jackson. He's a fan of Russell Westbrook. We've now seen comments from Magic Johnson kind of hinting towards the Lakers keeping Russell Westbrook. They've been asking all of their head coaches during interviews, how can you incorporate Russell Westbrook? So it's starting to look more likely every single day that the Lakers will hold on to Russell Westbrook. Now, of course, this is not technically the offseason yet, so things can move very quickly and they can shift very quickly in this, NBA landscape. You know how crazy off seasons could be. But as of right now, the Lakers keeping Russell Westbrook is looking more and more likely, and looking more, like teams are just they're not going to bail out the Lakers. There's no bailout package. There's no bailout teams that are there and ready to help the Lakers out at all. So very interesting. We will see how the Lakers play this. We'll see, of course, with the head coach. That's the first domino, right? Hire the head coach. Who are they going to bring in? And then from there, we'll see if they're able to land a trade or they just simply keep Russell Westbrook and try to run it back and hope that, they can stay healthy. Because even though Russell Westbrook did not play the greatest last season, we have not seen the Lakers' big three together in a lot of games, but they only play like 20-something games together. So I don't know. Maybe we see them running back and hopefully they stay healthy this time, man. But you guys let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Will the Lakers find a team willing to take on Russell Westbrook without asking for a first round pick? Or do you think they're going to hold tight and make sure they get some type of draft capital back in return? Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section below. It's DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.